the built-in mic for right now, at least on YouTube.
I've been working on a stand-up bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The built-in mic for right now. Hence that. You're gonna want to mute all the way. And then what about for screencast?
Oh, they can see me chewing on my fingernails and sucking up my thumb.
Gross.
Gross. Let me get this on.
My stand-up bit goes something like this. You be here for an hour. You eat like killer whale. You go now.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that was something. That was definitely something.
Oh, you guys are too young.
The built-in mic. Okay.
Do you have headphones for me?
Let me do that. That's a great idea. Sounds great. Headphones? Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I wanted to try doing...
Is that Shan?
Is it?
Is it?
Or
Chat?
Or my dog?
Or is it just your dog?
Could be.
I could see how you could mix that up.
Chan's mad because I made a joke about his face being fat.
Yeah. Oh, just my dog.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not the best placement, but it's there. So that's
silly.
this. Yes, I clearly can. Hey, all right.
Hey.
Great.
Hey.
Because the other thing I want to try and do this week is if we get another live person like that, run this into speakers.
Oh, yeah. That might not happen.
Might not.
Why are we not using the cannons again? Oh, that's right.
It doesn't work.
Not true.
It doesn't work easily. You have to run even more software.
So
Like, you basically have to pull up the Canon, like, live view, then do a screen cap on that, and route it into the software we're using.
Okay, can't you just run it like you would run it through, like, a monitor on set?
Not through the software. That's included. We'd need a hardware equivalent. I could run it through this box, but I can only plug one camera into this box.
Oh, okay. How much does that box cost?
It's something like $50 for the box, $200 for the license.
What?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's not even that cool of a box.
No, it's not very good. But
I don't know about that. I just don't. It doesn't look cool.
yeah, well,
For $200, it should look cool.
right.
Totally.
Yes.
Because that's what it's all about. That's what life is all about, guys.
That's what it's all about. Yeah. Revis Island.
What's a 50-50?
Oh?
It's a type of drink.
I don't know.
It looks really good, though.
Is it a...
All my Nebraska friends,
Yeah.
drinkers.
Alright.
Here comes your wife, I think. Either that or Chan's wearing women's clothes.
Could be, could be. Hi, Charlie.
How big is your baby now? That's a lie. That's a lie. You're not telling me the truth. The last time it was the size of a grapefruit or something, or a mango.
Cantaloupe.
Now is a cantaloupe? Like a full cantaloupe or like a... oh, wow.
14 inches and 2 pounds. Average. For sure.
Okay.
That's the average.
Okay. How do they know that?
Well, when they do ultrasounds, they can tell you exactly how big it is.
Really? Hey, buddy.
But my last ultrasound was like 5 or 6 weeks ago, so I
Cool.
just go by the average for this weekend.
When are
We
you
have
due?
tons of coffee. If anybody wants coffee,
I wish I would have
like,
known that.
full pot inside.
Last week I got yelled at about my coffee intake.
No, it was about not
not
bringing
bringing
coffee.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah. I
So when
dated
are you
this
due?
guy for 2
July
years.
6th.
Ooh, I hope it's in America, baby.
America, baby.
4th of July.
No, that's what I was saying. We should try pushing
I don't
out
think it will be.
as fast as possible.
It'll probably be late.
You shouldn't let that happen. You should do it for America.
Should I just go ahead and schedule my C-section on 4th of July right now?
Yeah.
You already did it for America.
No.
I think that's what me and Irina should aim for. We should have a baby on the 4th of July because she's Russian.
Mm.
And that way I could be like, dude, there's nothing Russian about this baby. Like, if we ever get a divorce, I can tell the judge, be like, dude, it was born on America.
On America.
On America's birthday. No, it would be cool, but
This moves.
fireworks and whatnot, parties. But I would expect it to be late.
Yeah, it would be like the most expensive birthday party every year. Because you'd have to buy fireworks, like cool ones. You couldn't just phone it in and go to a friend's house.
Alright, Chan is on his way.
Like, what does that mean? Like,
Yeah, I
He
was
says
gonna
he's
say,
on, he's
it's
on
just
foot.
like-
He's on foot.
Okay.
He's gotten off of the bus.
okay.
Sit tight, everyone. Show's actually gonna start
Hey,
in
people
5
are
minutes.
watching
What's up, Ryan?
YouTube.
Chan sucks.
Definitely sucks.
Everyone, shut.
What? That shouldn't happen.
What?
Everyone,
should go to
shut
here.
the fuck up. I just watched this thing with Jay and Silent Bob. Like, they do this tour now because I guess Jay was like a heroin addict or whatever.
Yeah.
sucks.
Hey, alright.
Yeah, he does. It's the
Okay.
Truth,
If
guys.
we get live questions. Anyway,
He
yeah,
was
Jay
like,
and Silent
so
Bob.
yeah, like, it was really weird. Like, he's like the second or third heroin addict I've had to, like, watch or, like, deal with or in some sort of aspect over the last like,
Right.
4 months. You can spot them a mile away, man. It's obvious. Obvious. They all have the same, and I can't put my finger on it. Like, if you were to say, what is that thing that makes them so obvious?
Right.
I don't know what it is. But I'm pretty sure that if I ever meet a heroin addict again, I'm going to be like, that's a heroin addict.
Right. Twitchy?
No, I don't. No, not really. Neither one of them were twitchy. Just,
Jay has a lot of energy.
he does have a lot of energy, but like the like the way, like the tone of their voice, maybe like the talk. I don't know. Or, I don't. That's horrible. That's not what they sound like at all. But it's
I think I understand what you're saying. Kind of get that. I mean, had some interaction with him.
with Jason Mewes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to hang out at the same coffee bean. So anytime he'll see me on the street, he'll run up to me.
Really?
Yeah, I was at the Cafe 101, and he saw me, and he was like, Sam! I almost didn't recognize him. He's changed quite a bit. Yes, that is true.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll do this here, this here.
Where is she staring at?
I don't know.
Figured you got some food.
Oh.
She's just like,
It's like, hey.
it's like,
It's the size of a cantaloupe.
What are you
That's
waiting
what
for? What you waiting for there, Charlie?
Well, that's cute. You'd have an American baby and a Vietnamese dog. Charlie. I had a friend in high school who was adopted from Vietnamese, and they named him Charlie. Yeah. No. No, he was actually Japanese, but these Vietnamese people owned him, or like had not owned him, but adopted him, and then he adopted. No, you're right. He's from Vietnam. So he was, but they named him Charlie, and I always thought, or Charles, but I always was like, that is so tasteless. Like,
Yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, come on, like like they can say, "Oh, I didn't think about it." Yeah, right. You thought about that shit.
Everyone around was Charlie when when we were growing up, so I thought this was a good name. It's very popular.
Charlie Brown.
Here he comes, I think. With your dot. It's
Yeah.
Because she's brown.
Because she's brown.
And Charlie in the Chocolate Factory because she's chocolate.
Oh.
Both of those things that made me come up with that name.
Okay.
Okay, makes
Okay.
sense. All right, our second co-host is here.
Jen, you made it.
Hey, Chan, remember when we were doing this podcast at 4:30?
No, because we haven't done it at 4:30 for so long.
Guess what? We're on top of things. Also, we're already live. So, hey, it's Irish Day.
Ooh, yuck.
Oh,
Sorry, what?
you have
What? Yeah,
you
no,
have
this is a podcast.
the other camera pointed at
Somebody's
Or
gotta
that's the
drink
camera
a
that's on
Guinness
right now.
today
You're right.
So I can have a sip.
somebody what?
Somebody's got to drink a Guinness today so I can have a sip.
You're allowed to drink like a glass of wine a day, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you
That's basically a Guinness.
I'll drink this much.
Guinness has less alcohol in it than the average beer.
And wine has much less alcohol. Or no, beer has much less alcohol than
wine. Yeah, so you easily drink. You do.
Fine, just put
FAS,
a couple away. You'll be
dude.
fine.
FAS is an old wives' tale. That's what stupid women have these babies because they're just passing on their stupidity to the baby and they
Stupid
blame it on
genes.
alcohol.
Fetal alcoholic syndrome,
Yeah.
where you're drinking like 8 beers a night, maybe a little something to that.
Dude, my mom drank so much when I was pregnant. I'm sure.
Mhm.
I'm sure.
Mhm.
I'm sure.
Oh, is that why?
Mhm.
Dude, I'm. Huh?
Yeah, that's how you can tell.
That is how you can
What?
tell. Also,
Really?
the dead give. No, it's that they have a smooth lip.
Oh, really?
Smooth lip?
Yeah, they don't have
I don't
this.
have the.
It's one of the dead giveaways of FAS.
Really?
So the
And their
alcohol goes in
eyes are-
faster.
Yeah.
oh,
Their eyes are.
you have
are
smooth.
hard.
Oh, is it?
And
Oh, I got a
broad.
prominent one.
But
honey.
also you have a really wide, like, broad
Yeah.
nose.
I didn't know that.
Not flat.
Yeah, like if I was gonna draw Chan as a
More
cartoon
people just came in
character,
and left.
that's what a FAS
I know.
person looks like.
Right. No, that's true. That is very true.
Well, we have 5 on YouTube right now.
Cool.
5 watching. How many?
Stand by,
How many of
guys.
them are you two?
Or just YouTube.
No, you guys.
Oh,
Just, I don't think they count Sam's, so it's probably just me.
Okay.
So there's 4.
And one person likes it, so that's
That
good.
counts. Oh.
That's Mikey. He always plays.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you laugh, you're not old enough.
I know that. I'm old enough. I watched cartoons as a
We
kid.
have
That was
coffee. If
still
you want
on.
coffee.
Oh, nice.
I felt.
Alright, I'll grab that while you're doing
Oh,
it.
Is it like a?
I'm
Can we bring out?
kidding.
Can I have coffee too?
Yeah, give me your thing.
You don't do what? Oh, you bought. Why did you buy a traveler?
I didn't.
Oh, you just had that bag?
I worked on a production, and at the end of the day, they were like, "Okay, throw all this shit out." And I was
Oh
like,
wait,
nope.
so wait, no,
Nice.
have my coffee back.
Nice.
It's old coffee.
No. The cups.
Oh, okay.
Coffee. The coffee's only Folgers, but
That's
it's
fine.
fresh.
That's
over
fine.
like an
Okay.
hour ago.
Cool.
The cups spoil, though, so just so you know. Go bad real quickly.
No, I know people. I used to work on this for this company called Carmine,
Mhm.
who I'm not going to talk about because I'm afraid they'd sue me if I said how I really thought about him. But fucking
You 5 won't say anything, will you?
yeah.
I know, right?
But yeah, unless you're car dealers, you don't give a shit.
Right.
But at the end of the day, everybody would take the coffee home, and they would like drink it, or they would keep it in the studio, and they would like warm it up for like days.
Take, like, the coffee that they just, like, brewed in a machine.
No, they would get it like Starbucks coffee in like the big boxes.
Oh,
you
right,
know?
right.
And, and then sometimes they would get 2, and then one of them would just never get touched.
This is a
Right.
better hip hop question, I think.
Dude, great.
I'm not gonna lie. I drink cold day old coffee all the time.
Yeah, I do
don't have
too.
a problem with it.
I do
It's kinda like
either.
cold pizza for me.
Yeah.
See, cold. And I was gonna say the same thing. Cold pizza, I can do. I get coffee like an hour's pushing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a coffee snob.
Well, I am too, but there's like
Oh, yeah?
different
Are ya?
levels.
That's like being like I'm a wine snob, but this Andre is great. What year is this? 2013 Andre. What'd you pay for this? $1.99. That's good. I'm a wine snob.
I know the difference between good and bad coffee. Just sometimes I don't give a shit.
Oh, so you're a coffee snob like I'm a pussy snob.
I'm a coffee schnob. I don't know what that word was you just said, but I like it as to be used for this situation. And yes, I'm no doubt that most men are pushy schnobs.
No, pussy snobs.
Yeah, no, I said schnobs.
You said pushy.
No, I said pussy.
No, you did.
Pussy schnobs.
When you say pussy, it sounds like something different.
The Midwest ear of yours, totally different thing.
It's your accent.
Mm-hmm.
The foreign accent of yours.
Mm-hmm. My hard
Your Chinese
Washington
accent.
Accident?
Accent. Chinese, right? Chinese and black, right? We had this conversation a long time ago.
Oh, we certainly have, and if you haven't remembered, you can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's Chinese, because Chan is definitely a Chinese name.
It could also be Japanese.
Thank you. No, Japanese names are way cooler.
That is hot. I forgot. I should have put one of these things on it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Phonetically, it is it's possible, although it would be pronounced Chun. But to be fair, in the original Chinese, my name is pronounced Chun.
Chun.
No.
What? I can't. Oh, you can do it, but I can't do it.
No, I'm saying that you didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Say it again.
Chun.
Chun.
No.
I'm gonna start calling you that.
It's like this,
I
right?
am.
You got closer.
I'm gonna be like. Oh, this is my old friend.
More of a
We've
shot
been
than a
friends
chun?
since traditional China. Like my old friend Chun.
Mhm.
Man, I'm on fire today, guys. You guys have got a full hour of this shit.
Oh, now we have 40 minutes of this shit.
No, we're having to go over because it's that good.
No, we won't. That one thing I'm going to be really pushing today is a hard out at 5:30
Why?
because it was too much last week to try to get.
So we gotta move so much
We
stuff
gotta
to
move
get
so much
to the
stuff.
next setup.
Maybe 5:45.
Okay,
Okay, I'll push it to 5:45
Okay,
fine.
it's fun.
Alright.
because people were late.
People were late.
That were yeah.
Oh, people were late. Yeah,
Yes.
they were
And
late.
the late people brought whiskey, so there.
Yeah, see, I am not too upset. Actually, I wasn't upset at all, but our fans were from Yahoo Answers are freaking out.
Yeah.
Tell them the five.
Define freaking out.
No, I don't know.
All right.
I figured out though today.
Do you have the
that
YouTube page open on your
I
side?
am.
Yeah.
I am.
Tell me if that doesn't.
If
work.
Jason Mewes had
Is that
never
what?
done heroin, I am Jason Mewes.
I hit that. I need to see if the ad thing works. But...
It might.
He did a 5-minute story
If it
about
does, let me
having
know.
sex with his girlfriend on the balcony.
I think you can only do it like every 7 minutes.
This thing today that I watched, it was like a. It's this thing that Kevin Smith does to help raise money for, or to keep Jason Mewes off drugs. Basically,
It's a very specific fund.
that's what he says at the end of it. He's like, "This is so Jay doesn't do drugs anymore, right, Jay?" And then Jay was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then he dry humped an audience member for
Sweet.
20 minutes.
Jason or Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
Jason
it never went through.
Jay-
Oh no!
Jay
From 5
Enormous
to 2.
amalgam.
That'll happen.
Kevin Smith is not really that funny.
Maybe we should answer different questions.
Oh, we just lost 3 fans when I said that.
Oh.
Kevin Smith isn't that funny.
I'm not a comedy.
He's a really excellent producer. He produced,
Oh, now we're back to 5.
Yeah.
They're probably like, oh, we'll come back in a second. We don't want to listen to this jibber jabber.
I will forgive him.
Blam blam? No? What's up?
Hey, ladies.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another thing, Ryan. Don't forget to speak into the mic more this time.
Oh, yeah. And according to Chan, it's this side
Yeah.
is the good.
You gave me the pink one on purpose, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep.
Because I didn't fuck it up.
What?
Put your face close to that pink
Well,
schlong!
now we're back to 2. What the heck?
Are you getting sound okay?
Hey, ladies.
I am not getting sound.
You're not, right?
Right. Hang on.
I'm gonna do the entire podcast with sunglasses on.
Okay, this is me doing an actual with the jack-in test. Now I just have to wait for... How do I... No, that's not what I want. That's... Okay, that's showing up. Yeah. Great.
Yeah, it's great. You should definitely do that.
What? Are we all wearing sunglasses?
I almost put on my contacts so I could wear my sunglasses. I'm like, no, that is the douchiest Hollywood thing I could possibly do.
For the podcast or just in general?
Well, no, I just meant in general. Cause
No,
like,
it's
the sun
okay to
is
wear
out
sunglasses.
and I feel weird about it. I like the world to be able to see my eyes and know that I'm telling the truth, but I tell them all to fuck off.
You've been working on that for months, haven't you?
Years. Literally
What?
all of the years that I have had.
What?
Nothing.
No, it was a cherry
I know.
jerk.
1, 2, 3, check. Give me yours.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8,
Yeah, right.
6, 4, 2, 9er.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be putting.
So a horse walked into a bar and the bartender said, "Why the long face?"
That's why it's really
Eh? Eh?
Are you still on this podcast?
Guys?
Get him! Alright. Yeah. So that's working.
Okay.
Should be going through to YouTube.
What does the girl from Iowa say when she's done having sex?
What?
You came?
Get off me, Dad. You're squishing my cigarettes.
Okay.
Iowa sucks.
Funny, I heard the same thing about Nebraska girls.
Burn.
You know what a tornado
I
and
apologize. That was generalizing. I should have said your mother specifically. Not. I mean, I'm sure there are many fine
cool.
Nebraskan women.
Well, cool. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Hey, guys.
Answering some questions.
Yeah. What's
Cool.
that?
Which is the first one we're gonna answer?
Let's just go in order, I suppose. Alright.
Shit, we got all this together.
Yeah.
I love this. Yeah. Are we sponsored by Snyder's?
They have donated those to me in the past, so yeah,
Love
that's
it.
fine. Although it's not even really suitable.
Oh wait,
I'm just curious because it was like
we can just
straight up like.
Yeah, it was really just moved to the side.
we can just pick things to like sponsor.
No,
No.
they actually have to. Oh, warning.
Well, I mean, we could do whatever the fuck we wanted. We may not get any recompense. What is that?
Nebraska.
You're just gonna sponsor Nebraska.
Yeah.
Come to Nebraska. Enjoy our fine cornfields. And then drink inexpensive beers. And then go home.
Football.
Yeah,
I don't- that's my Nebraska accent.
Was it? That was.
Whoa. That was... No, that doesn't...
Russian?
There's a lot of
Closer to
Russian.
Russian.
There's a
All
lot
right.
of Russians and a lot of Vietnamese in Nebraska.
But is that part of the Nebraskan accent? Kind of a Russian, Nebraskan
No, they
hybrid?
do their best to hide the fact that's where they're from. But the Vietnamese ones are really obvious.
Sure.
Oh man, that's a funny story. I'll tell you that later. These guys, are we ready or can I tell the story?
Go ahead. Do you want to save it for the show?
Oh, we're live, right?
45 minutes.
I mean, yeah,
to
that's
get as many
true.
questions as you want.
Let's just do this
Burning?
thing then.
All right, let's do it. Ask me the story later about the kois.
The Kois?
Okay, we
That's
will.
great.
We'll do.
Oddly, I'm blurry on this. It's probably because
Nope,
this light's
yeah.
too low. Hey, everybody, this is Sunday. I don't know why I started with that.
Wait, what were you going to say?
I don't-
This is... There
Sunday.
was a word that was going to be said.
Asking for a friend. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
welcome
For
to
a
Asking
friend,
for
comma,
friend.
asking.
Yeah, for a friend. We are asking for a friend. Your non-expert experts, Robert Chan and Ryan Tweedy, will answer any questions you have.
We're not asking for a friend. You people are asking for a friend. You're asking
The
us
show is asking
for a friend.
You're asking for a friend on asking for a friend.
And we're spiritual advisors.
That is
Yes.
bull,
Not.
Pucky.
You know what? It's starting to grow on me. Just a
All
little
right,
bit.
so
The spiritual
the-
advisors?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we
the
are.
spiritual advisors,
We are
Robert
swamis.
Chan and Ryan Tweedy. Now I'm on both. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's St. Patty's Day.
Yeah,
It is.
I didn't know that. I thought St. Patty's Day was 2 days ago.
So you just got super drunk then, and then wondered why
Right.
everybody else was
No, I
wearing
didn't.
green
Did I
today.
get super drunk? I did get super drunk.
I've been having dreams.
Dun 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 dun.
I've been having dreams about banging Pam from The Office. Is that weird?
A little bit.
Several of them.
The character Pam or Jenna Fisher, the actress?
The character Pam, like she's always in the same outfit.
Because there's a difference, and like in dreams, surely you know the difference. Like
oh yeah, like I call her Pam, and she's always dressed like she's in The Office.
right. Okay,
Yeah,
that gosh, where would that stem from?
from watching The Office
I mean,
a
I
lot.
think
I just
Probably
watched the
watching
wedding
The Office.
episode.
Oh,
And I was-
man, that was a good episode.
It was a good episode, and I was like, oh man, I would marry Pam. And ever since, like I would marry Pam. Like I don't know who Jenna Fisher is. I don't know anything about her, but the character
she's
Pam.
pretty cool. She's pretty cool. She's
bet
one of
she is.
those just kind of making her own way. Like I think she's like producing and directing and doing
Good for
things
her.
outside. Like not just like oh I'm on TV. She's she's doing creative things on her own.
I've always had really weird like Hollywood crushes. Like I'm not into like the typical like Carmen Electra or whatever
Right,
it was like
yeah.
in '94. I always have weird Hollywood crushes.
Like who?
Like Pam from The
Well,
Office.
okay.
That's
Are-
not
are
that
they
weird.
always sort of
That's
just
not that
like-
weird.
weird.
I mean, she's not an unattractive woman.
Yeah, but she's not.
She's very average
exactly. She's
I would
average.
Girl
Right.
Next Door is
Very
what
girl-
they used
yes.
to call it.
Yeah.
until that became a Playboy.
I think that's
thing,
what
and
it
now
is.
it's like,
It became
now that's
filthy
just Barbie
dirty.
again.
What it is like. I think that's what it is. Down to earth. You're not threatened.
Right.
anymore.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm
that's
just saying
legitimate.
it's totally different than
Oh.
why I'm.
You do it because it's what natural, or because that's what my people do.
Because what I do is yeah.
There was a pictorial. A lot of them. Wasn't it just their faces?
Just pummel. I bet.
Most of them had like huge bags under their eyes.
From the
that-
coke
Yeah,
and
from
the
all the
not
coke and the
sleeping.
fuck-
from the lifestyle, I suppose.
Right.
But then some people just like normal. They
I've
just
always
look-
wanted
Sure.
to see like what a porn star's vagina would look. What a porn star's vagina looks like. Like if you're like don't expect it, like you don't know. Like could you tell a difference?
So like if there was a lineup
Oh.
of just vaginas.
no,
which
like let's say
ones-
you meet a chick at the bar, you go home, like and you take her drawers off, ladies, am I right? And then you see her vagina, like, would you immediately go, that is a one beat up vagina, or would you be like, oh, that looks like normal vagina?
This is something that's has been repeated often, and I feel like it's odd that you haven't heard that yet. But those things are designed to push out a human being
Yeah, and then return.
and then go back to no.
Yeah.
They actually do. They
They-
actually do. Everybody came out of one of those.
I didn't.
That is accurate. Yeah.
I did
So
not.
the fact that
Test tube?
that's what it's supposed to do means that having a lot of sex is probably not going to do it. There's all sorts of other things you can do to screw them up.
Yep.
I imagine if you do enough coke, eventually, like the whole body breaks down and everything just droops. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
today's episode is sponsored by Snyder's of Hanover pretzels because they were on the table. Also, Bushmills malt single malt 10-year, a delicious beverage, and Tweety's wallet, which I guess has Nebraska on
It's
it.
the state of Nebraska.
The entire state of Nebraska. Yep. Enjoy that.
And half of them are watching right now.
The left half. What? All right. Before we get into the first question, let's go over things. You guys can get in touch with us. You can tweet at AFAF Show. That's right. That is the Twitter.
Yep, that's the one.
Yep. And we will answer that. It'll also show up on the Spreecast Twitter feed. You can find us on Facebook, AFAF Show. And I'm at Sam Proof. Chan is at 999 RPMs. And Tweety is I am Tweety.
At I'm Tweety.
I am
Tweety.
yeah. Not
No
I
apostrophe,
am.
no A.
I am.
There's no
Tweety
place to
on
put in an
Twitter.
apostrophe.
Yeah, you can't do that on Twitter.
Oh.
That's how
I never use
much
Twitter,
he uses
guys.
it. So don't worry about him.
Understandable.
No, but that's because they don't have any fans. Like if you follow me on Twitter, then I'll
Yeah,
tweet.
if you fucking
Tweet us
worthless
all
people.
at once, and we'll
It's all
definitely
your fault.
Yeah, we'll definitely prioritize
I tweet
that
really
question.
good things. I tweet really good things. Like,
Yeah.
like
So
remember when Anquan Bolden raped that guy?
yeah. No.
Oh wait, that was
What?
Ray Lewis. Hashtag Super Bowl. That's the last time I tweeted. Dude, this is bullshit.
In the YouTube room, Tom Robinson says, "Great jokes." Thanks, Tom.
He's the first question.
Is he one of our question guys? All right. Also, you can. What else? Do we actually check the Tumblr?
Yes.
We have a
You
Tumblr.
just reminded me that we have a Tumblr.
We don't check it apparently. Go to the Facebook page.
I just added Hootsuite to my phone.
Okay, good.
And I
Then you
also
can do
just
all of those
remembered
things.
that I could add
multiple tabs.
all sorts of things.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm adding the Twitter right now because Not to call you out for a liar, but we don't check the Twitter. Because I don't check the Twitter.
I do because
do you?
There's a tab here that we've set up on Spreecast that gives us anything that goes to any of the four of us.
Are you kidding me?
I've done that
Oh,
myself.
so-
Tell me what the password is. I don't remember it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, damn it.
I just can pull the feed. I can't log in to that.
What-
Anyway.
Yeah,
I
so
can
then
just
you
see
wouldn't
if people have tweeted at us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Sure.
I'll be darned. Technology. You guys,
Yeah.
technology.
I know, right?
On podpocalypse.com, so you can find our archive there as well. Let's get into the first question, talking about ladies and girls. So this first question, I got
You
it.
know what Austin 316 asked.
What? All right.
Do you know what The Rock is cooking?
Yeah, that is the question. Do you? No. John
Correct.
asks.
No, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Come on, Tweety. You're from Nebraska.
I think this is going to be one that goes straight to Tweety. I think it's his area of expertise. John asks, going to a party as a girl, need help. These are all with questions. What's the funniest thing I can wear? I'm going all out.
Hold on. It's going right to Tweety?
Wait,
That was a joke.
is it a dude or a chick?
It's John, so I assume it's
Oh.
a dude.
Well, that's a stupid. Don't go. That's hack. Don't go as a girl, idiot.
Wait a minute. What is the question again?
He wants to go dressed as a girl to a party and
Right.
have it be a funny girl costume.
Gotcha.
So I'm saying big butt
How old is he?
No, you tape your
Doesn't
you
say.
tape your dick between your legs
and
you
just go naked. You're
Whoa.
the guy from
Nope.
Californication.
No, that is incorrect.
Or you're the guy
That is not
from
funny.
Silence
That
of the
is
Lambs.
super creepy. Having dressed many times to many parties as a girl for a larf.
What costumes?
You know, if you want to do the thing where you turn your T-shirt into a halter top,
Uh-huh.
pigtails if you can manage it.
Sure.
That's and then of course once you turn 18, you stop that. You stop it and don't ever do it again.
Unless that's the lifestyle you want to lead, and then you should be able to do that because we're not judging you.
Oh no, I'm not. No. This is for a laugh. This is because I am not a girl, hence it is funny. And that's a thing that you can do as a kid.
Yeah, but when you're an adult, then you just seem like an insensitive prick.
Right, exactly. Like, then you
here's
actually
what
run
you
into
do.
friends who
Here's
are
what
like
you
actually
do.
transvestites and like
Go-
why? He's saying it's because
What was that?
because
Turn your
porn
phone
stars
around.
have broken vaginas. This is
I see.
this is
It's
Tweety's
a
continuing
callback.
thing.
I get it.
Right. It's not a good callback.
It's a great
but by
callback.
all means.
Yeah. I
That's
think.
why I pause for laughter.
And why you got none?
See, I think a more specific, like, you should go as like Lady Gaga, but she's dressed as Hulk Hogan. Is
See, those things, that's too much.
Too much?
It's
And if you're gonna don't do Lady Gaga, do like Madonna.
I was pulling at straws there. I mean,
really
like
Madonna.
Yeah,
What is he, 40?
except that's what makes it. It's retro.
right. What about
No, okay, if he goes as
Or like go with
Ooh.
like a very non-disclosure.
zombie
aunt.
Amy Winehouse?
Zombie Amy Winehouse.
Mm.
That's-
All
not-
those poor zombies getting a
But
bad
you have
rap.
to do a British accent the whole night.
But LeBrain, I don't. That's not British at all.
If she wants to walk, let her walk.
All right. Let's move on. I think our next question is actually in our YouTube channel right now. So this next question comes from Tom, and let's throw that up there. Tom asks, "How to get into bigger theaters? How do actors get to act at bigger theaters? I'm 13, by the way, and I'm trying to be a successful actor."
move to Los Angeles. Well, no,
He's
I'm
in
sorry.
London,
Move to what?
He is clearly in London.
Oh, he is in London?
so stay in London.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, stay in London.
Don't
And
move to L.A. if you want to do theater.
Oh, that's
Anywhere
true.
but L.A. Go
That's
to
true.
Chicago.
Yeah, New York, Chicago.
Chicago
I'm
is
sure
the.
you could stay in London.
If you want to do really experimental theater where people won't judge you and let you do whatever you want, go to Chicago, man. When I lived there, I saw some amazing theater.
well, you also, I
Yeah.
mean, in the UK, you've got Edinburgh. You know, you get to go up there, and
Yeah.
so I mean, London is a good place
Right.
to do that.
If you're from England, but if you're from America, don't go to London because that's really
It's
anti-American.
it's hard. It's hard. Well, no,
I think
someone
it's,
like
definitely harder to get involved in that scene being
London?
American, from what I've heard.
yeah,
because there's
unless you're like virulently anti-American, such as myself.
Right.
So you
or
know, I
they're
feel like some
specifically
of those could
looking
fit right
for,
in.
the role is,
If you don't
Dumb-
like it,
dumb
you can get the gosh
American.
darn hell out of here.
What?
Jan. You said if you don't like it, you can get the gosh darn hell out of here.
Oh, I didn't say I didn't like it. I said I was anti it.
No, but I think the key for anything is just do it a lot.
Yep.
Right.
Just do a billion plays. Eventually,
Yeah.
you're gonna do 20 plays, and they're probably not all of them are gonna be very good.
No, you know what? All of them will be bad.
Oh, yeah.
Flat out.
And
Tell you
you
right
have to
now.
acknowledge
They
that.
will suck, and you're going to look back at it 10 years from now and be like, oh my God, I did that?
But you're gonna be proud of it at the moment. And that's what really matters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you need that to keep you going. You have to blind yourself to the fact that the thing you're doing right now is terrible. And it will be terrible, and that's fine.
Sure.
You keep doing it until you have all the terrible out of you.
It's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so.
And just
with
remind
any
yourself that
creative
eventually,
thing.
if you're good at it, you get all the chicks.
Right.
That
Yeah.
is true in most cases.
Pretty
Theater-
much all cases.
Theater, not so
No, it's totally true in theater.
much.
Yeah.
No, because I'm really good at theater, and I never got any chicks from it.
Well, but that's because you suck at
I'm
everything
super
else.
good at theater, you guys.
Dude, hit us with some theater right now.
Oh, that this too
Oh,
solid
shit.
flesh would thaw, melt, and resolve itself into a dew.
Excellent.
You guys, I'm really good at this.
What do you guys think about like casting workshops, like those things that casting directors do? They usually charge like $50.
I think that's great for like LA shit.
That's a Los Angeles thing, definitely.
Yeah.
And those are definitely things you should do as long as you get reputable ones.
Mm-hmm.
And if Chicago, New York, the only way to be good. That's it. Just do it and get better and be good. That's your only option. If you're not good, you're never gonna make it.
Well, you have to be good and keep doing it because you'll be good and no one's going to see it.
Right.
And then people are going to keep on not seeing it. And then eventually one person will see it and is like, oh, hey, I remember that guy. And then they'll see your name in a thing again and they'll go see you again. But that's like 10 years down the road. And it's just,
You're
it is
13 now. I mean, unless you've been training and you're you're gonna get that one role in Les
Yeah.
Mis where you die on the battlefield and you're like 4.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they get like a 13-year-old kid to play that probably if he's really small and tiny and has a high-pitched
Sure,
voice, hasn't
sure.
hit puberty
In
yet.
Les Mis? Okay, I see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
Okay.
That little kid gets shot.
Right.
I saw that shit live. That kid, whoever played that kid, the one I saw was just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It made
We're-
me give up, as a matter of fact. I was like,
So
oh, that's
here's
what
the
I'm confused.
There you go.
Be so good that you make other people give up.
Right.
Eventually, you will be the only one left.
Right on. Yeah. So put your time in, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
And don't complain. Nobody likes a complainer.
Sure
And,
enough.
you know, classes, always good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the only way you're going to learn is to do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And yeah, the classes are always the thing with
watch.
everything that you have to pay for. Make sure that it's reputable. Make sure you've heard from a lot of people that they had positive experiences with it. Because if you just go because one person was like, "Oh, this is the greatest," you may end up wasting money and it'll fucking hurt you.
Yeah.
And
And do not, under any circumstance, come to LA.
Oh, not for theater. Lord,
It's
no.
the worst. And
No.
people here will be like, theater here is great. That's because they don't want to accept that they do shitty theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I mean, the Pantages, but
But that's not
It's
LA
not great.
people.
No, yeah, the Pantages is
Is
knockoff touring shows from
Right.
New York.
yeah.
And they're
so you're not going to get in one of those shows. Yeah.
I've seen better theater in Iowa.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because they're New Yorkers that came to Iowa and did Rent.
All right. Moving on. All right. This next question is: this person's name actually Revis Island? Okay.
that's his handle.
Revis
Alright.
Island?
No,
Rev-
it's a no.
Rev is
it's
island?
Revis. He's probably talking about the football player Revis. That's an island. Like he's a cornerback, and they call him like.
All right. Well, that's his screen
Yeah.
name. So,
Okay, yeah. I bet that's what it is.
Is that
And
actually a thing, or you just make that
No,
up?
he's a shutdown.
Because if you just made that
He's
up,
a
I wouldn't
shutdown
know.
corner. He lives on an island. Nobody comes near him. He's a
Weird.
shutdown corner. Daryl Revis.
gotcha.
He just got traded.
All right. Well, here's your
Released.
question of the week.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I
He already
don't even think
Might be
that has to be a
It is.
lie, because as we all know, no man is an island.
Bum, 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 bum.
I am a rock.
I should have some
I
whiskey
am
now.
an
Well,
island.
we have plenty of other cups. don't get those confused.
Are you telling me that I should put my 10-year Bushmills into a tall Starbucks paper cup?
You act like
Hey,
a
it's wax.
10-year Bushmill. That's like 10-year Bushmill.
That is
No,
an
the
insult.
fuck you will.
That is an
the
insult.
fuck you will.
10-year Bushmill. Get out of here like that.
No. Because earlier I got a text from you saying like, somebody bring booze and green food coloring, and those two should not be near each other in the same sentence. Intended to be
Green.
and use the food coloring for cupcakes, which they put on their dicks.
All right,
What is the
moving on. This one goes out to Tweety. Do you see a New York hip hop comeback in the cards?
No, because New York hip hop sucks, dude.
New York Hickok, however,
Hip-hop.
is huge.
It's all about the Midwest. Chicago.
That's
Pretty much it.
Chicago.
Chicago,
All right.
Midwest. Chicago, the Midwest hip hop. New
really?
York.
Yeah.
Nobody
Now
gives a
we move
shit.
on?
Nobody gives a shit about New York.
Ouch. Except New Yorkers.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the thing. There's 6 million people in New York. There's like
There's a lot of people.
or 20 million people in New York, whatever.
Yeah.
And then like 200 million people everywhere else. And like 12 million of them are here in LA, and 16 million are in Texas.
Well, but it may be the thing that I mean, like, people who are good eventually come to Los Angeles. Like hip hop that is good will eventually go to New York because that's where you got to go to.
No, that's not true.
No.
No, like ever since like all the guys that were good that came out of New York, they eventually got rich, and nobody gives a shit.
Right.
And it's the same thing that happened here. I mean, they all got rich. Like nobody gives a shit. Well, Dre was always kind of a bitch, but nobody gives a shit. Like Eminem. Eminem was great, and then, you know,
He came out of Detroit.
but he came out of the Midwest, right? But that's kind of the
Right.
thing. And now if you look at him, it's the guys that he brought up that are going to be the next big stars. The guys that Kanye bring up are going to be the next big stars.
Right.
Like Eminem, like
Yeah, but
Snoop
where
Dogg.
does he find him?
Detroit.
In
Goes
Detroit.
back
Because there's
to-
the
it goes
most
back to
suffering in Detroit.
That's
That's
true
the other
enough.
thing. Wherever the most suffering is where you're going to find
Yeah.
the best art,
Sure, of
period.
course.
That's true.
Period.
Generally,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah. I mean, occasionally you
Omaha,
find an outlier,
Nebraska. You guys don't even know about Omaha, Nebraska.
No.
Because why?
Don't feel
Why
like we
would
should.
we want to? All right, let's move on. I already feel like that was too long a topic.
Seriously though, hip hop questions.
No, you might get more. The fun question of the week from Margot. Hang on.
Hi, Margot.
I got it. What? Okay,
I'm listening.
Seems good. It seems right up Chan's alley. At what age does having an imaginary friend become schizophrenia?
25.
Right now.
Okay, I'm trying to remember.
25 is the age.
I had 4 imaginary friends.
Really?
I feel like the last
I
time
might
I
have, but I
talked to
don't
him,
remember.
I had a
them.
main imaginary friend whose name escapes me right now, but then there was another thing that I created because my mom apparently had trouble getting me to get ready for school in the morning. So there was Tada, Button, and Zipper.
These aren't even real
who
names.
what?
They're all weird. Non.
Well, no, like Button, like I would like button up my shirt, and like a Zipper, and like zip up my zipper, and then
Right.
Tada was like when I was all done, I was like Tada, and it was like those 3 guys like hanging out, helping me. And then there's like the normal imaginary friend, but probably like around 8, I feel like they were gone.
Yeah.
At that point, I mean, definitely by that point, I feel like most kids have figured out like, oh, books are my friends now.
Sure,
and then you
and
can
internalize
transition
everything.
in that. Yeah, and
Books
then
are nobody's friends.
books are everybody's friends. If you are literate, if you live on the coast, and that sort of thing.
Right. Oh yeah, because the coasts are saving the world.
I'm just saying, like, well, in Nebraska, if you're reading too much, your arm's going to get caught in a wheat thresher because you're too busy, like, staring at your Kindle and you're just, like, wandering through the fields and all of a
You
sudden,
do
like,
realize you realize that they farm with satellites now, right?
no. I just
They
assume
do.
that, I assume there are
actually-
dudes, like, who are out there
No, they
every day
farm with-
walking the fields.
They farm with satellites. A lot of farmers don't even get in their tractors anymore. They just type in coordinates and then they just boom up to a satellite. To a satellite like an astronaut that's from Nebraska that I know. He's my friend. And they drive around. They farm from satellites and shit. That shit happens now.
Right.
So there's no thrasher. There's no
Thresher.
get out of here.
So basically what you're saying is all that
They
that
just
myth of the hardworking farmer is dead. There are no hardworking farmers. Farmers are just lazy assholes, just like the rest of us.
It's-
sitting around online, fucking around with Facebook all
well
day.
no well some of them are, but they're still like, I mean they gotta push buttons and stuff. And they gotta, like,
They gotta turn on
my
this
button
field
pushing
wide
finger.
well, but I mean,
yeah.
what's real? I mean, they still got to do these like long hours. I mean, it's not like driving the tractor was that hard. It's not that act of driving the tractor that's hard. It's the putting the stuff in the tractor and the getting up early
the
and
gas?
working late.
Oh, they got robots for that.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
The
And
tractor's like half a field wide now. They're like, oh, gotta make a Yui.
Yeah.
I'm done.
What they used to do in an entire day in the 60s
Yeah.
takes 15 minutes now.
Right. It's like, which is why farms are kind of like all fucked up because it used to take 20 people. Now it can take 2.
Yeah, one.
Yeah. Well, one person to go,
One
get in the
80-year-old,
tractor. Yeah. Dad, I don't want to. Farming is hard.
Push the button, son. No, I want to go out and play.
Robots are mean.
Push the button or you don't get to go out.
Aw.
Okay, you can go.
All right. Quick shout out to Sean Humphreys, who asked a question I'm not going to bother asking on Facebook because it was about leprechauns and the creation thereuf.
Does it? What are we talking?
It's not a
homunculi?
serious question.
Is that what he's asking? He's asking if you jerk off into a jar with cocks.
Yeah. With cocks.
But no. Cock. You bury it in manure.
Right.
I don't remember what's in the jar, but I definitely recall that you have to jerk off into the jar, then bury it, and after a certain number of full moons, you unbury it, and you have a little homunculus.
Okay.
What's a homunculus?
It's like a little demon
little
familiar
demon,
that
yeah,
looks like you, like a little version of you.
Something like
Kind of like there was an episode of Silver Age Superman where apparently he had the power to create his own homunculus, like his own little mini him. And I think eventually it went kind of mad and he had to reabsorb it or something like that.
Yeah.
Fucking Silver Age comics were the batshit craziest things in the world.
Huh. Alrighty then. All right.
I'm gonna go home and come in a jar.
I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that, but you know, if that's like a separate issue, if you just want to do that, then more power to you.
All right. Kimberly, yes.
Kimberly, yes?
Nope, just Kimberly. I was
Gotcha.
just waiting for it to load to make sure I remembered that rightly. Kimberly asks, should I quit smoking weed for my relationship? She goes on to say, wait, I've been
There's
smoking I've been smoking for years, but when we fight, it's usually about smoking weed. I have anxiety issues, and I'm afraid to live without it.
Weed is what causes your anxiety.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Yeah, that is accurate.
So in that case, yes, you should quit, but you should never quit because of a dude or a girl. It's stupid. Because eventually you're gonna want to do it again. Like if you're quitting for someone else and you're quitting for all the wrong reasons and it doesn't matter, you're just gonna do it again anyways.
Right. If you're quitting because you want to be a better person, and that person helps you be a better person,
or
et
a
cetera, et
different
cetera.
person.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Because the person, there are people who can do fine on weed. You don't sound like one of them.
Yeah, and anxiety is like what weed does. Like I smoked weed I started smoking when I was 14, and I haven't smoked weed.
It sounds like, but I do have the MP3 market turned over. Like, basically the record companies stalled as long as they could, and hopefully at some point they were like, let's figure out how to work for everybody. And now, it's like
It definitely worked for Apple.
yeah.
no, yeah,
They get 60%.
30.
Well, if you go through, that's if you have a smart computer guy that does all of your stuff for you. But like if you have to go through Catapult or something like that, then it ends up being like 62% or something.
Oh
between
yeah,
the two.
well yeah, if you
Oh,
go
yeah.
through middlemen, obviously.
Right. Which is why you should just give it all away. Quick shout out to Addison in the YouTube room. And our next question comes from JCL in the Spreecast, who
Jesus Christ,
What?
Larry!
Jesus Christ. Okay, great.
I'm just.
It's probably
assuming.
that, even
It's
though
probably
his avatar is from Call of Duty.
that,
I assume those are interchangeable.
with Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Lot.
First person shooting, Larry.
How does what?
Larry, I don't know.
Call of.
Anyway,
Hold on.
let's go on. JCL asks, what about if you like a friend and they might not like you? Is there more specific we want to get on that? Like, you want to get over it or you want to force them to like you?
Wait,
I imagine we're going to have different answers to this. So
can you say it again for me?
What about if you like a friend and they might not like you?
What about it?
what would you do?
If I was the person that
So wait a minute. The question is, definitely you like
There's
them,
no
and
question.
they at words trying to make words to talk with other people who use words.
Oh, so he's you 10 years ago.
He's me like Thursday.
It's in the chat room. It's conversational. So it's not.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
as
Don't worry
thought
about it.
out.
It's not actually from
Yeah,
Yahoo.
This is a live chat question.
Oh, cool.
Oh, now I'm on board. All right.
No, I don't want to mock this guy because he'll judge me.
One more time.
What about if you like a friend and they might not like you?
So they might not
you
like you.
someone, they don't necessarily like
Well,
you back in that
do you want to
way.
be their friend more
Sure.
than you want to fuck them? And let's be honest, that's really what you're asking.
That's basically what it comes down to.
So if you want to fuck them, then there's two questions. Well, there's another way to ask this question, which is, would I rather be their friend or would I rather fuck them? If the answer is rather fuck them, then you have to approach it like that. If the answer is I would rather be their friend, then you should ignore the other one, because chances are, if they don't want to fuck you and you try to fuck them, there is no more friendship.
Definitely. Definitely.
Or they're going to want to fuck them.
He says he would rather be their friend.
Then do not fuck them.
Right.
Yep.
Don't
Just give it up, move along, jerk off.
Yep.
Die sad and alone.
You don't have to die. You just have to be sad.
Oh, you're going to die sad and alone.
Wow. You know, and
I'm pretty sure I'm right on this one.
but oftentimes, depending on, I don't know how old JCL is. I'm assuming, younger.
14. I'm
Somewhere
gonna say
in
14.
that. That's my guess. How old are you? It's probably some lag before he'll actually answer it.
Sure.
Oftentimes, being a guy, it seems like I have a friend, looking back on life, that I thought, oh, they have no interest in me. And then 20 years later, I'm like, holy shit, am I an idiot?
There is that. There is certainly that.
He is 18. So there is the still holy shit phase.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a good chance that person, A, actually is interested in you, and B, in another 10 years won't be around anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I guarantee you they want to fuck you. If you're 18 and your friend, and it's a girl, and and it's even a question, she wants to fuck you. You can fuck her. You just go fuck her, dude.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Maybe not straight out.
That
maybe
sounds,
go
I mean,
into date.
Given that
He doesn't have to go
Steubenville
all
just
the way
happened,
over.
No, dude, here's
I
what you
feel
do.
like
I'll tell you
we
exactly
shouldn't
what
be
you do.
telling people. We shouldn't be
No.
telling guys
No.
they want to
there's-
fuck you.
there's enough
Absolutely.
guys like that.
She's
Hold on.
drunk and passed out.
Hold
She
on.
can't
No,
respond.
no,
She
no.
wants to.
No,
Obviously.
here's what you do. You call her up and you say, "Hey, Sarah." I'm gonna assume it's her name because
Oh, it's
Good
probably
solid
Sarah.
name.
Almost
Good guess.
certainly.
Yeah.
Sarah Kelly, maybe.
Her name Sarah Kelly?
Cassandra.
She has two
Oh,
first
Sarah or Kelly.
Yeah, or
No, I'm pretty
Cassandra,
sure it's
right.
Sarah Kelly. Go on.
And you call her and be like, "Hey, would you want to hang out in like 15 minutes?" And then she's like, "Yeah, I do." And then you just give them KY jelly. You put it on your dick. You just drive over
Do
to
not-
her house. And
Wait a minute,
before
you give
even-
them KY jelly?
You put it on your dick before you go over there. And by the time you get there, it'll still be wet. It'll still be lubed up.
Are you wearing
And you
pants?
just slide in, bro.
Are you wearing?
Slide in, bro.
go
Oh,
with-
hey. Whoops. Fell right in
No,
there.
she probably wants to fuck you though. Chicks don't hang out with dudes when they're 18 unless they want to fuck them.
I don't
unless
think
they're trying
that's
to
the
make
case.
another dude jealous.
It's totally true, Elizabeth. Miss Evelyn. The only reason that Elizabeth is here, she wants to fuck somebody in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, am I right? A married one?
How's that? How are you getting pussy with that ring on? You getting a lot more of that there, Sam?
No, I mean.
No, I mean like, are you getting a lot more women like, hey?
Yeah, actually, it is a lot more
Ah.
obvious now when women are like that.
No.
So,
Now,
yeah, I
is
don't
that
know
a-
what that is.
I think it's the shaggy facial hair and
It
the
could be.
unkept beard that's
So,
doing it. Is more than it
Get
is
a
the-
wedding ring, go out there.
What I need to know is, you put on that wedding ring, the women that approach you, are they doing it because they're attracted,
He's
like,
stable.
oh, he's taken, or, and like, also consequently, like, I'm fucked up and I've got to fuck other things up,
Right.
or is it like he's actually safe because he's already taken, so now I'm just gonna flirt and have fun, and knowing that that's not
That's
you
it.
say that that's the
That's
case.
it.
But what that
I'm
So
leads
pretty
they don't
sure it's
actually
broken.
think anything will turn over.
But what that leads to
it's
is
like-
drinking.
No, yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. What
Uh-huh.
will happen? What will happen is they think
our
that
producer
everything
Liz.
is safe, but if something does happen, they won't. But if something happens, they
Steubenville,
won't.
Steubenville, Tweety.
Take notes, because that's how
They'll
it works.
feel
Just
like
falls
there's
right
such
in.
a connection that boom, like if it
Ah.
does just naturally happen and it was
Gotcha.
meant to be, and
Yeah.
then it comes into the fucked up zone and all that.
Right.
All
But
right.
initially, they think it's safe.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
All
their
right.
idea is, ooh,
What's
Interesting.
Steubenville?
Interesting.
What's Steubenville?
Steubenville is where the group of high school football stars, because it's Steubenville, Ohio, and they have
Oh,
nothing.
but where they raped that girl?
Yeah.
Oh, but I was just pushing your head to the mic because she was telling me to get closer to it all day.
Uh-huh.
I
And of course, we've been
Hey.
making jokes about it looking like a dick because it's got the pink
Yeah, no one
cover
has
on
made
there.
that joke yet.
Yeah, no, we
It's
did
been made.
earlier.
It's
Yeah.
been made.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
not
made
on
it, I should
on
say.
air.
You specifically made
No,
it.
I didn't.
Yeah,
My dick isn't pink.
mm-hmm.
No, my dick is peach colored.
Oh god.
Like this color.
Like the color of the Snyder's of Hanover pretzel box.
Yeah.
Finest pretzels. Share. They believe the best things in life are made to be shared,
Really? Are you
and
reading
they've been
this
sharing
thing
their
out
love
loud?
of pretzels across.
They're not paying us.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I'm hoping that
Oh,
people will,
5:30
that
guys.
people who
You
see
said
or
I-
hear
you
this
said
will say,
5:45.
oh, these guys
We'll read my
respect
shit out
and-
loud.
Yeah, and they'll do it in such a way that people will want to buy our products now.
All right. Yeah. So
All right,
sponsor our question.
sponsor
show.
our podcast.
Sponsor our little show.
Send us free shit. I'm fine either way.
Questions for you, buddy.
Give us
Yeah.
give
All
us
right.
a little question. One more question.
Last question. Hang on. Oh, this thing is way longer than the
Yeah.
box. Here we go. There's no name on this.
There should be.
I don't see it.
More. Oh,
It
let me go to
wouldn't
it.
wouldn't show me.
Okay,
All right.
D trademark.
I'm not sure I have the whole question here because it
do.
didn't go all the way. All right.
Press more.
I did, but it doesn't go that far. Anyway, what do you look for in a hip hop beat? I'm producing right now, and I have a nice drum pattern. I have a sample of "Change Is Gonna Come" by Otis Redding, which is just the sound of a trumpet thing. Basically, I have all that, but it sounds too simple. What sort of things do I need to add to make it better? Also, ways to avoid being repetitive besides the obvious.
By D trademark.
By D Trademark.
I want more. Want more of that. And then I
Let
want-
that 808 drop,
And then I want some ting 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 and gunshots. And I really like it when it sounds like there's cops. Like when I'm driving down the street, I'm listening to like a song, and then sirens go off, and I panic for a split second because I think I'm getting pulled over. I love that
I
shit.
hate
You know
that
what I
shit,
really
man.
need more of is steel drums. You know, like that song "Kokomo" by the Beach Boys. More of that. More of a Beach Boys vibe in
Hip-hop.
in
Yeah.
There
beat
needs to be
production
more
is
Or like
what I'm saying.
harmonica,
No.
Oh, some John Popper dropping a little
Some
bit of
like
that in
Bob
there.
Dylan
Like-
hip hop.
like blues traveler
Hey,
hip
hey,
hop,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
like
hey,
cherry
hey.
pop and daddy hip hop.
You
Cherry
went from
hip hop
blues-
and daddy.
You went from Blues Traveler to Cherry Pop and Daddies in just like
Same
connection,
man,
isn't it?
same man.
You think so?
I think more punk riffs.
Tub thump dude on a porch, and he was just making a beat with one hand, with two hands, and in one hand he had a pin,
Uh-huh.
and in his hand he was just banging on wood with it, like on the porch.
Sure.
And he was using like the pin to make two separate sounds because one was high and one was higher, and then the hand was the bass drum or whatever.
So basically, it's like what Anna Kendrick did in the fabulous film Pitch Perfect.
We've had this conversation. I've never seen that. I don't know who the person is you're talking about.
Well, perhaps you should come over and I will show it to you.
That's because he wants to fuck me, Thomas.
Every conversation
Thomas?
turns to
Wasn't that his
Nope.
name, Tom?
D trademark.
No. the
How did
guy
you
that-
get
the
from
guy-
Thomas to D
No,
trademark?
the guy that asked about fucking the friend and whether or not she wanted to fuck.
JCL.
How did you get from JCL
The guy
to
that
Thomas?
asked the question
Yep.
inside the thing.
JCL.
Oh, I thought his name was Tom.
Hence the Jesus Christ Larry.
Why?
Oh.
Why? Where? Ugh.
JCL.
So,
Yeah.
as well. The first one was
that.
wrap it up. That's the one where you take the fingers and you go like around and around them
And
each
then
other. And then
penetrate.
she did this, which is the draw it out, stretch it out, keep going, stretch out the ending. Stop, go, stop, go. Right, short to the
long.
point. Don't drag it all the way out, but really keep it all just like a ball,
Create
like
a
a tight
Mobius
little
strip.
ball. Like a ball of neutrons, just the tightest, densest matter imaginable.
That's what she said.
That's what the tightest, densest ball of matter. In reference to what, Ryan? In reference to what? What did she say that
don't know.
in reference to?
I,
What could she possibly
getting-
have meant?
I don't know. I was thinking about Pam.
What?
And I was
Aw,
like,
Pam.
office joke.
Getting a little.
All right, guys. So I'm heading out.
Never ever coming back.
Want to do? Want to have a swig of whiskey with me?
I gotta go to the gym, bro.
Can't go
You
to
have
the
to
gym
go-
on whiskey.
It's one thing to say I have to go to the gym. It's another thing entirely to say I have to go to the gym, bro.
Yeah.
So please just end your sentence at gym. I would appreciate it. And
Like
you
you guys
can
want me to do like this?
fucking go at it. It's
Ugh.
beautiful.
I have to deal with Tweety germs.
Find us on things. And
Yeah, you can
like
find
us
us
at
on-
places.
Oh yuck!
Facebook,
Just go.
Twitter, asking for a friend on Tumblr.
Did you just say yuck?
Tastes like
Wow.
the blood of an Irishman.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
die. I mean, get out.
No,
Hey!
that's a good thing,
Oh, is it?
right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Could be.
Alcohol level in an Irishman.
Yeah.
Probably pretty high.
I am an Irishman, and I just want to point out that I don't complain about it when people make fun of my race.
Because that would be everyone, so no one would not. It's just a statement about any Irish person at that point.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah. And check out popocalypse.com where you can find us and other great podcasts.
Yeah.
And stick around for Pizza Games and Zombies coming up in about an hour, half hour.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys around.
Bye.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the stream kind of go for a little bit until I see it actively change, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of whiskey.
Say what?
I'm not a big fan of whiskey.
Oh, that's a shame. Because that's good whiskey.
YouTube.
That looks like it changed.
That did, but the YouTube is taking a while longer.
Oh wait, it's not that. Tell me when you see the hand. Oh, I see it on the screencast.
I see it on the Spreecast. The YouTube's just lagging.
Alright, I'm gonna end the screencast then.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, actually, let me throw the links up in there.